Why people procrastinate even when they know it's harmful. Welcome back to Army. In today's episode, Army will explore a behavior that almost every human experiences: daily procrastination. People often think procrastination is simply laziness or a lack of discipline, but neuroscience and behavioral psychology show a very different picture. Procrastination is not a character flaw. It is the result of a conflict between two systems in the brain, the emotional system and the rational decision-making system. To understand this, we need to look at how the brain evaluates time and reward. Inside your brain, there are two important regions involved in decision-making. The first is the prefrontal cortex, responsible for planning, logic, and long-term thinking. The second is the limbic system, which is responsible for emotion, comfort, and immediate reward. When you face a task that requires effort, such as studying, working, or solving a difficult problem, the prefrontal cortex understands the long-term benefit. It knows the task is important. However, the limbic system reacts differently. It immediately evaluates how uncomfortable the task feels in the present moment. If the task feels difficult, stressful, or boring, the limbic system pushes you towards something easier and more rewarding right now. This creates a conflict: long-term reward versus immediate comfort. Neuroscience research shows that in many cases, the limbic system has stronger immediate influence than the prefrontal cortex. This is because the brain evolved in environments where immediate survival was more important than long-term planning. Another key concept in behavioral science is temporal discounting. This is the tendency for humans to value immediate rewards more than future rewards, even when future rewards are larger. For example, studying for an exam gives a future benefit, but watching videos or scrolling social media gives immediate pleasure. The brain naturally tends to choose the immediate reward unless strong self-control mechanisms override it. Functional MRI studies have shown that when people choose to procrastinate, activity in the limbic system increases, while activity in the prefrontal cortex decreases. This is not a conscious failure, it is a measurable neural pattern. Stress also plays a major role in procrastination. When a task feels overwhelming, the brain perceives it as a threat. This activates stress circuits, increasing avoidance behavior. Instead of solving the task, the brain seeks relief by switching to easier activities. This is why people often say, "I will do it later," even when they know delaying will make things worse. Procrastination is therefore not just about time management. It is about emotional regulation. The brain is trying to avoid discomfort in the present moment, even at the cost of future consequences. From an evolutionary perspective, this system made sense. Early humans had to prioritize immediate survival over abstract future planning. However, in modern environments, this same system can lead to inefficient behavior. In conclusion, this is Army speaking. Procrastination is not laziness. It is the result of a natural conflict between emotional impulses and rational planning systems in the brain. Understanding this does not eliminate procrastination instantly, but it helps you recognize that the struggle is biological, not moral. And once you understand how your brain makes decisions, you can begin to work with it instead of against it. Thank you for watching Army.